Hey guys, Machines ML here. Just doing an update video on the ex-police car that I bought from my mom a couple months ago. This is the '05 Crown Victoria. It's a cool car. I've had the chance to drive it twice now in about 2 months. Put about 500, maybe 600 kilometers on it. Taken it on 2 short road trips. Today was one of them. We went from Vancouver to Whistler, and a week ago we went from Vancouver to Harrison Hot Springs. So we've put a few miles on it, and I can tell you this thing is an absolute blast to drive. It's zippy, it does the highway great, it's super comfortable, it's tight in the corners, it stops great, it launches great. It's been parked in the undercover parking area at my mom's place, and you can see that somebody has already driven into it with the corner of what looks like a silvery blue car. So when we return the car tonight to its parking spot, I'm going to have a look and see if we can spot some white paint or scrapes on the bumper of the vehicle that parks next to this. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but anyway, so it's got its winter tires on right now. These are the 16-inch Firehawk snow tires. And when we bought the car, it came with about 4 or 5 sets of replacement tires. And what we're going to do today, before we take it back to its parking spot, is install a set of the 17-inch Summers that it came with. So there's a good little bit of tread left on those, and they're the 17-inch tall rims, so they'll roll a little bit better on the highway and handle a little bit better. Got 4 of them, and upstairs in the barn here we've got another two sets, I believe, of these rubbers and another set of the 16-inch snow tires. So we're gonna cut the video here real quick and get the car jacked up. Here's our DeWalt 1/2-inch impact gun we bought at the flea market last fall. We're going to use that today for, I think, the second time. It's kind of sad, all these nice toys, but no time to use them. But anyway, be right back. Alright, so we're just going to jack her up here and pop off this front wheel. Grab our jack stand for safety first. Alright, let me just slip that under there in case something bad happens. Pop off our center cap. We've got our 13/16 socket on our flea market impact gun. Works pretty good. Alright, so off comes the 16-inch. The wire under here, it's good to take a look at the brakes and just make sure the brake pads are good. The previous owner that had this car gave me a stack of receipts that showed a whole bunch of new parts, including brake pads. So we're not going to get into that right now, but we're in a time crunch. So anyway, here's our 17-inch wheel. It's got the round slot holes in it as opposed to the oval slot holes in it, and it's not as flat as a rim. It's got a little bit more dish to it. there's your 17. And take our 5 lug nuts. I haven't cranked those down all the way. We're going to double check those with a hand wrench after we get the car back down on the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 wheels, and then we'll shoot back to how this thing looks sitting on 17s outside in the daylight. Alright guys, so we got the 17-inch wheels and tires installed. If you back out on the car a bit, you can see they fill the wheel well out a little bit nicer. It gives it a little bit better stance. I like it better myself. We've got another set of these tires, so we're good for 17-inch tires. So now we're just going to open up the trunk, and there's a little surprise that this car came with when we bought it. I'm not sure if I showed this stuff in the first video I made, but it actually came with a whole bunch of these wheel covers. And it looks like there's three different sets, I think. I don't know if there's a big market for big market for this sort of stuff, but it's pretty much complete. Pretty close to complete anyways. There's 4 of those. Looks like there's only 3 of those. Oh, no, not so complete. 3 of those. But what I'm going to do is just lay these out on the ground here, take some pictures and put them on Craigslist and sell them off nice and cheap, because I don't like them. I'm not never going to put them on the car. They're not my thing. There's also a extra rear fascia that doesn't have the police interceptor. Oops. Doesn't have the police interceptor decal. It did have, you can see it's been peeled off. I don't know if I'm going to keep that on there or not. We'll see how the car turns out after another few months of owning it when we clean it up, if we want to kind of go a little more custom or keep it looking mostly like a cop car. I don't know. Maybe leave me a comment in this comment section and let me know what we should do with this thing. But yeah, so we're going to go park it back in the undercover parking where it got hit by the other car, and we'll turn the camera back on and see if we can spot the markings on the other car if it's there that hit it, and we can show the owner, hopefully get the door fixed. So there's the mark across the door bumper all the way down. And we're parked next to the car right here, and you can see that there's the mark where the car hit the other car. And you can actually see this bumper has been spray painted, sanded and spray painted, probably more than once. And if you look at the bumper on the back of the car, same kind of thing. You got bumps and marks and scrapes. So here's the evidence that we're looking for, that this car came around the corner and turned, and it bumped and scraped this car, because this white car has only been out of this parking spot once in the last 2.5 months. So kind of a letdown and disappointment, but it is what it is.